Hello everybody, doing another video. This should hopefully be the last ones, I hope. I keep saying that, but I hope these really are. Hopefully this explains the rest of it. Reunited to one, or Unify and Reunited to one. Here's source, that'd be the source of everything, the multiverse, down the verse. God, that we call God, Abba Father, and a mother too, is actually, both male and female. What you got that, so that would be source. What you have here are the different galaxies, all in this area, and basically everywhere. I'm billions of light years from here, I think. I mean, my galaxy, or home galaxy, but so these are different galaxies that are all involved, sort of, too, and that's really your soul family, sort of, is the galaxies, and then these would be like the solar systems. Now, this one here, the blue one's missing a solar system, that because the Earth actually was the galaxy. So, Earth was the galaxy here, so if you're on Earth, you're kind of going right up to the galaxy. At one time, she was the galaxy, so, and Earth is, we are in a solar system that Earth is, so we got the Earth in the solar system right here, so if that's Earth's galaxy, it'd go here. You got like either orange one or purple one would be like the Milky Way and other galaxies, other local galaxies, but you get the idea. So what you got is, so this would be source. Then you got the galaxies, and you got things above the galaxies too, of course. There's a lot more information, a lot more breakdown from source to before you get to the galaxies. Unless, of course, you're source players. If you're a source player, you go right to the source, like what they call the Godhead. Let me bring this down a little bit. I knew two girls that are both Bulgarian that work at a nightclub that actually both were source players. So they would just go right from Earth, basically right on up to like the Godhead, the sources. So, but everybody else kind of goes a different direction. So what you got this. Now again, here you got everybody is here. You got people you work with, family, coworkers, friends, students, teachers, classmates. So, you got nature, animals, fish in the ocean. So you got a whole variety of stuff going on here. Mostly the fish and nature and all that would still be a part of Earth, which would still go right up to, the galaxy that Earth would be a part of. But then again, you have other beings that aren't humanoid. The little smiley faces are like humanoids. You have other beings that are wouldn't be human, that be a part of different galaxies, things of that nature. Got them over here, over there, some there. And maybe you do have some animals and nature that would be from different galaxies, possibly. Anyways, so you got a mixture, a bag of pretty much everything, but you're way back up eventually to the realm of the living. That would be the blue line. You got the underworld here and the realm of the living above it. Eventually, it would be kind of like through your soul family and things like that. Now, again, it's always good to hear. You always know a bunch of different people, and I didn't add it here, but even if you're above the Earth, you're in a spirit world. You have what's called threads. Threads where you're connected to a bunch of other people too, other beings in the spirit world. So actually, in reality, you get like these. Let's say you got these 5 people over here, 5 beings over here. These 5 beings could have reincarnated even like, let's say, 1 million times, all the time together. So they might mistakenly start to think that they're soul family, but actually they're really not. Just because you reincarnated like 1 million times on Earth doesn't mean, well, not really Earth, but on a planet, doesn't actually really mean your soul family. So, your friends and the spiritual friends, spiritual family, spiritual classmates, spiritual business partners, whatever you want to call it. So, I guess some people might get kind of confused and then think that's soul family, but actually it kind of isn't. So eventually you'll realize who your real soul family is and who your spiritual connections are, people that you're all connected with that aren't really necessarily soul family. And it's not a big deal. You want to like everybody and care about everybody and send love to everybody and make, be happy to everyone. And that's the whole purpose, is to heal and love each other and unify with everybody. That's what we're here to do. But just if you do go up and you want to see the other realms and like the solar systems and galaxies, you do, whether you know it or not, you're kind of going this route. So you might not even know it, but you're kind of going this direction. And you realize that you are this consciousness. And then if you're a galaxy, you are that consciousness. So you understand, you actually you'll start to sense that you really are that consciousness of that galaxy. Now, you can actually be up here, and you could then communicate with other galaxies, of course, too, in the realm of living, or other galaxies, really not solar system, or just spirit beings up in the realm of the living too. You could be floating around here in the realm of the living. Your spirit beings talking to other spirit beings. You communicate with other spirit beings. So, but you can tell that you're communicating this way, whereas if it is a soul family, it's directly right into your soul more so. And you know, it's really it's like you're talking to yourself. It's your consciousness talking to your consciousness, sort of. So, anyways, hope that makes sense. So, but there's the more of a breakdown. Okay, so there's Earth. Whole bunch of different people on Earth from all different galaxies and parts of the universe. You know, and we're all communicating with each other up here too, in the spiritual world too, not just the physical world. So just like we're talking to people on the physical world, and animals and plants and trees and nature, even fish and stuff and things like that, you're really kind of doing the same thing in the non-physical world. So you just need to kind of remember that when they say you're an infinite being and you're a part of consciousness, that's true. But you become a collective consciousness here, and then the collective consciousness gets bigger. So it's still kind of a process that goes up, you know, and then you got source consciousness, which is everything. Yeah, that sees everything everywhere, you know, and you got a lot of different breakdowns here. But if you are in this thing, you can see the consciousness like your whole galaxy. So if you're Earth, you're actually an angelic human. And then your consciousness comes all the way up to here as far as the galaxy level, then you will actually see, let's show that for example, if your consciousness level is up here, then you see the galaxy that Earth really was, because Earth actually was Mother Earth and her consort, or husband, or boyfriend, or whatever. You know, their collective consciousness actually was like a galaxy, I think, at one time. Well, then you're not just seeing Earth, you're seeing all of Earth, but you're also seeing all the other beings here. And you're also seeing the other stars. Like in one of the other videos I got, there's a bunch of other stars that are a part of this one galaxy that actually are in the Milky Way and everything too, but that's actually still like that galaxy. So you'd also see them and everything too. And if you're like from the Milky Way, which is right here, of course, you're in the Milky Way, really. So if you're in the Milky Way, we'll say that's orange then. If you're in the Milky Way, well, when you I don't think the solar system is actually part of the Milky Way, but if you're like this little orange person there, orange thing over there, when you jump up, you're going to jump up to a solar system that's in the Milky Way, which is pretty easy to do. And then you're going to jump right back up to the Milky Way, and then you'll see the whole collective consciousness of the Milky Way. Does that make sense? Hopefully that makes sense. But everybody wants to be kind to each other, unify with each other, help each other out. That's really the purpose we're here. It's a healing process. So everybody just be nice to each other, send love to each other, and everything like that. And we'll figure it all out. But that's a little more info on that one. That one I call it the Reunited to One.